Exotic landscapes, inexplicable and simply astonishing. Climbing, walking, paddling through the mangroves, and sometimes just finding yourself in the Atlantic Ocean. History, people, food, and rich culture, crossing the horizons to find nature away from civilization. This is Storybird Discovery Eye. Highland of the Gods, Ulok Island, Ibeno. How would you feel if you found yourself in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? Anxious? Euphoric? Or would you shout on top of your lungs, "Hey mama, I'm in the middle of the Atlantic"? Hello guys, welcome to another mind-blowing episode on Storybird Discovery Eye. We are still at Ibeno and yes, exploring over 23 islands there. Go through the channels to watch spine-tingling sights and sounds from the beautiful islands of Ibeno. We'll also leave links in the description box for easy access. We had spent close to 2 hours from the jetty to this point, still exploring different islands' communities. Ibeno people are great and hospitable, and you almost never want to leave. But we got to this point and realized we were in the middle of the Atlantic. This is God's island. In their local dialect here, it is called Ulok Island. One of the most pristine islands with magnificent beach front. It could literally be renamed the Island of Shining Waters. Ulok Island used to be a prayer island. A tour guide told us that people come here to pray and that any prayer made here was granted instantly. We were unable to interview those who experienced supernatural answers to petitions they made here. So, we would believe that story for now till someone comes forward to dispute it. So yes, for the moment, we are standing right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean with the waters surrounding us. We were able to stand in the middle of Atlantic at the time we got here because the water was on low tide. According to oceanographers, the Atlantic has semi-diurnal tides. This simply means that it has 2 high tides and 2 low tides during the full tidal day of about 24 hours and 15 minutes. So, 1 high tide and low tide happens in 12 hours 25 minutes. And the next high tide and low tide is seen in the next 12 hours 25 minutes. For clarity's sake, high tide and low tide refers to the regular rise and fall of the ocean waters. High tide is when water rises to the highest. Water covers much of the shore after rising to its highest level. Low tide is when the water retreats to its lowest level, moving away from the shore. Right now, since most of the water has retreated into the Atlantic, we were able to stand here. Seashells can be picked on the shores at this point. We picked some and turned them into these. Ulok Island has that invigorating appeal that makes you want to recline here all day. To the best of our knowledge at this moment, some individuals are considering buying a portion of this place and turning it into a classic resort. We hope that by the next time we return, we'll be treated to a thrilling sight. Akwa Ibom has the best waterfront and coastline in the whole of Nigeria, and it is necessary government taps into this to grow our economy. Nigerians go on vacation to Seychelles, Maldives, Bali, Dubai, Those resorts abroad could be replicated here to help us grow the naira that continues to crumble against other currencies. Ulok, Ulok Island. Imagine living here and starting your day every morning with a commune with nature. Staring into the big and vague spacious water with stunning waves tumbling and tossing against the wind, and the soul being soothed by the musical sound water splashings together. We could not get enough of the elegance in nature. Ulok, Ulok Island is a stunner any day, anytime. Tell us in the comments if you would love to explore this island. Far away from the city with the first few rays of sunlight, life begins in a small wooden shack, a seemingly endless maze of roots and branches.